honestly don't think it's gonna do it. What in the... Hello and welcome back to another episode of Expeditions. Now in this episode, we're actually going to jump into the free roam environment of Little Colorado because we're at the point now where I've completed enough of the missions to gain access to the open map, the entire just free roamable map. And so what I decided to do was pick up a mod that I hadn't driven before and see if I could find some interesting obstacles to go rock crawling. So we're going to actually customize this F19 Century, aka not a Nissan Patrol, but sort of a Nissan Patrol. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in and customize it and then head out onto the map. Oh, there's so many good engine options. Although I think for this one, we'll go with the TD42. Oh, we're definitely going to want the crawler gearbox. And then as far as suspension heights go, you can kind of set it up to however you want it in terms of preference. So you can go for a 4-inch lift or a 6-inch lift or a towing suspension or a 9-inch lift or just the standard ride height. However, I would highly recommend avoiding the 9-inch lift because the 9-inch lift, all it kind of wants to do is tip over all the time. And you honestly, what you gain in ride height, you lose in articulation anyway. So I would, like I said, kind of just avoid that one altogether. The 6-inch lift should do just fine. So we're going to throw that in there, or rather on there, in there, on there, not really sure. And from here, let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade to a slightly better tire size. Honestly, I'm probably going to want the 40s. The 40s are just going to give us the best shot at being able to climb as many obstacles as we can. And as far as winch options go, probably this one-ish. And I'm also just not going to say the name of it out loud because I know that if I do, there's going to be a lot of absolutely delightfully fun comments to deal with. Those will be so much fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and just leave the standard spare on the back. And then as far as the lockers go, we'll definitely need those. I mean, I definitely want the snorkel, although I don't know if I'm going to end up actually needing it. I think we should definitely do the tube bumpers. Definitely going to need the sliders. And also as far as fenders go, I'm going to just leave the standard ones on. Stock bumpers. I honestly feel like this one, the deluxe, is probably the highest clearance. So that'll be the best option for us. Honestly, I'm a little back and forth. Probably just going to do the alloy bead locks though. And as far as the roof equipment and stuff like that, I mean, we might as well. Although it's certainly not like a requirement. And I think for the purposes of this adventure, I'm going to actually just leave it gray because I think it looks really good in gray. And from here, honestly, I think we're pretty much good to head out. So let's see. Perfect. And let's go ahead and deploy. I'm actually really excited for this because all of the exploration I've done in this region so far has all been on the basis of go here and do this or go here and do this. It's honestly really good to hear that startup sound again. I also forgot how quick this thing was. You know. I feel like we've already found our first obstacle. Oh, that's perfect. honestly, based on the performance we've already seen, I'm sure that this thing will have no problem at all taking on just about everything in terms of this region. Oh, I know you can do it though. Come on! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Love that. Oh, I love that so much. I'm gonna go ahead and recover over here. I also find it genuinely hilarious that we've already gotten an achievement for the amount of times we've had to recover. Now let's see if we can find some good climbs. Oh, honestly, that looks like a really good one over here. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm almost gonna try to purposefully not go on the trail. So it'll almost be like an experiment in how far off the trail we can actually get without issue. I want to go through the creek, but I also feel like going through the creek is a horrible idea. Like, honestly, a much worse idea than I originally thought. I do feel like I can jump that. There it is! I'm so surprised that that actually worked. The fact that that actually worked and didn't completely ruin our time is a little more surprising than I feel like it should be. Oh, there it is. I love how I haven't even had to drop pressures to do any of this stuff. And honestly, the vehicles genuinely do feel like they have so much more mass and weight to them than they did in SnowRunner. Oh, this is probably... This is honestly probably a little too steep, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh no. Okay. Message received. Come on. Oh, I just need one more good shot. Come on. Oh, there it is. Honestly, that right there shows us how important the ability to lower tire pressures actually is. And it also makes me realize how much, or rather continually realize, how much I wish we had it in SnowRunner. Oh, we have exactly the wrong wheelbase for that. Like, if we had just barely a longer wheelbase, I feel like we would have a much easier time. Oh no. No, no, no! Alright, one more shot. One more shot. I honestly don't think it's gonna do it. What in the... What in the hell was that? That was some sort of insane physics explosion. Okay. Okay. And honestly, after having that happen, in an area where I was literally just trying to climb up a rock, I'm a little bit less inclined to go back up there. So if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts and opinions on either the vehicle or the map or the video itself or whatever you want to talk about in the comments down below. And I will, of course, do my best to interact with as many of you as I possibly can. But with all of that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.